Hello, everyone. This is AnitaN The Biz Coach coming to you live. Well, as live as I can get it through this video, at least. Anyway, I know y'all see your girl got on her summer gear. Yes, I am. Look at that right there with the There she is down there on that dress too. What you know about that? You don't know nothing about that. Okay. Black queens, yes we is. Well, everyone, I am so just bubbling over with just joy and everything. I'm telling you, I just came from a boot camp, down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Man, I have met some awesome people that are doing some awesome things in their different communities all over the country and in the world. Honey, we are out here doing it. And guess what it takes? It takes money to do this stuff. We just can't do stuff in our communities and making changes in people's lives and doing all this stuff and making all these great services and products and things to make a change in our environment and all sorts of stuff without money. And y'all know that's why I'm coming to you. You know I'm coming to you with the goods. With the no, honey, with that green. We got to get this money. And guess how we going to get it? It's a lot of different ways, you guys. You know I talk about grants all the time, but honey, it's all kind of ways. It's out here to get this money, this government contracts, and just all sorts of things that we can be doing and that we're going to be doing in this next few months and year coming up. So you need to be starting to plan for your year. Because look, we almost coming down to, we're in what? The third quarter now, honey. We ain't got but one more quarter in this year. What you doing to prepare for next year? What your plans? What you got going on? Anyway, that's just a little something to get you started, get your gears to going. If you haven't made your strategic plans for the coming year, then you need to start now. It is already August. All right. We ain't got but a few more months and it's going to be 2023. Think about it. All right. What are your plans for 2023? All right, you got to know what you're going to be doing and where this money coming from so you can do it. Okay, so that is what I'm here for. I am here to help you with those plans, to help you strategize what fundraising methods and plans are best for you and your organization and your business. Because yes, grants are wonderful because what? It is money you ain't got to pay back. But you got to have your ducks in order. You just can't be saying and doing any kind of old thing. And that's why I'm here telling you to get your stuff in order. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stay prepared, baby. Grant preparedness. That's what we're talking about. So what I want to share about today, there are so many foundations and corporations that are out there that actually give grant money towards nonprofits and businesses. So I was doing a little digging, and most of these I've heard of before are either applied for grants for my different clients with it or what have you. But I wanted to share with you all, you know I'm in the state of Georgia, so I wanted to share the top 5 foundations that give grant funding in the state of Georgia. Now, you can also do this same research for your state, your city, your county, whatever it is. You know, you got to do your research. That's a part of this grant ready process. I tell people all the time, you have got to know your numbers. You have got to know who's funding the different projects and programs that you do in your organization or your business so that you know where to go get the money. All right. So today I am sharing with you 5 top foundations that are grant makers. That means they make that money happen. They making stuff happen by partnering with people just like you. Okay, so I'm gonna read from my list right over here off the laptop. The first one is the Robert W. Woodruff Foundation, Inc. Okay, so that is spelled WOODRUFF. So that's the Robert W. Woodruff Foundation, Inc. And I have actually applied for a grant from them for one of my clients in the past. So they're on the top of this list with over $179 million in giving. And I'm not even sure when this was reported. So I don't even know if it's up to date to 2022. All right. So that is a foundation that you need to look into if you're in the state of Georgia. Now, let me make this clear as well. I haven't looked at all of them. However, sometimes, even though they're located in one state, they may fund beyond their state and region. So you just have to look, on their websites to see who they fund in what regions. Does it have geographical boundaries or limitations? Do you have to be in that particular state or city or what have you? And sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. So I would still behoove you, I would say, to go ahead and look it up anyway. What can it hurt? You'll get in the practice of researching, because that is a very, 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 did I say very already? It is a very important part of the grant ready process. Doing your homework, doing your research. Okay, number 2 on the list is the Community Foundation for Greater Atlanta. So being that it has that name, we know that it's probably restricted to the city of Atlanta area. So still, doesn't hurt to look and see what kind of stuff they do, what kind of people they fund. You just never know. Just got to look it up and see. Number 3 on the list is the Joseph B. Whitehead Foundation. This is another one that I've researched in the past for some of my clients. I know that it is definitely located in the state of Georgia, but you would definitely need to look at that and see what all they do fund. I'm believing they are limited to maybe nonprofits in the Georgia region. But once again, do your homework, find out for yourself. All right, number 4 on the list, and I know they are not limited. They probably should not be limited to the state of Georgia. But I think their headquarters is in Georgia maybe, and that's why it's on this list. And it is the Coca-Cola Foundation, Inc. Like I've shared before in the past, there are so many companies and corporations that have foundations. You would just need to Google and find out which ones do. Okay? So that brings me to the number 5th one. Number 5 on the list is the Home Depot Foundation. And from my remembrance, and I can't always count on that, but I'm just saying, they will fund people outside of the state of Georgia. So important and good stuff to know. So finding out a lot about foundations that are located in your different regions of the country is very important to find out. People always ask, well, how do you find grants? Where do you go to find grants? They're right there in your city. They're right there in your state. There are so many, like I was saying before, corporations and businesses that have their own foundations, or at least give back to their community. You just need to find out what do they give, who gives it, and what they give it, and who they give it to. And then you know that you can apply. Find out if you qualify. Find out their criteria, eligibilities. So yes, I just wanted to be able to share that with you all, because it's so important to know the places you need to go to look for grant funding, okay? So another thing I wanted to share with you all is, remember that community that I was telling you all about I have on Facebook? And I am filling that thing up. We are filling that stuff up with good information. I got all kind of templates in there. I have got all type of information on grant trends for 2022, templates for grants and different letters and things that you would need in the grant ready process. That I decided to include another special that's even more special than the last one. Okay, so I'm gonna be sharing some of that information real soon to give you all that a chance to get in on this community where we are building this learning platform so that you can learn how to go through the grant process yourself, because that's what it's all about. You need to learn for yourself as well what it takes to be in this rat race, because basically it's very competitive when you're talking about grants. Everybody wants grants, right? It's free money. You ain't got to pay it back. Who wouldn't want it? So when it's time for you to try to apply for these, you need to be ready and don't be playing around. So that's why I decided to create this community on Facebook. And I'm going to be having some workshops coming up soon. Did I hear her say workshops? Yes, you did. I'm going to be having some free stuff coming up and some more in-depth workshops where you will learn even more. I said more strategies on the grant ready process. So make sure you keep checking your emails. I'm going to be giving it to you, baby, left and right. You better learn. You better learn today. That's what I'm saying. So until next time, I look forward to it. And you guys stay and get grant ready. All right. See ya.